Welcome back to the Blitz'd podcast. Today we're going to talk about Tyler Davis' walk-off home run for the Mustangs in Como Blitzball. It's me, Logan, and Chris here to talk about Blitzball. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the Blitz'd podcast. It's your host, Logan, and my co-host, Chris, talking Blitzball with you guys here for episode 2. So, we got a pretty good topic today. Tyler Davis with a walk-off home run for the Mustangs against the Riptides. Up to 3-1 on the year for the Mustangs. But, Chris, you got anything to talk about before we dive into that?
Not really. I mean, Blitzball has been steadily declining since it's about to turn into fall season, but we're about to kick up. It looks like it's looking pretty interesting with the Mustangs coming up 3-1. They could cause some damage. Redbirds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Redbirds are Redbirds, so I would love to see a Redbirds and Mustang matchup soon.
Yeah, as we talked about last week, the Redbirds came out of nowhere, 4-0 on the season. I think they beat the Mustangs already, so we've already had that matchup. Yeah. But these two teams are top in the league, really, right now. They're 1-2. I think just power-wise, they're 1-2. So I don't think anybody's gonna beat these guys, and these are your top two teams you're looking at for the rest of the year. But we got to talk about the Mustangs really today, because we talked a lot about the Redbirds. We got to talk a lot about the Mustangs today. So Tyler Davis hit the walk-off home run in the 4th inning there. He was the 4th overall pick in 2022. Kind of a steal at that slot. We talked about how Adam last week, he was the 1st overall pick and how big that was for the Redbirds. Well, Tyler Davis, same thing this year for the Mustangs.
Yeah, absolute tank shot into left center.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely destroyed ball. Fast pitch, too. It was just off the bat. Mm-hmm. It was way out.
Yeah, Hudson was one of those key pieces last year for the Badgers in that World Series where he hit 2 home runs that game. He's a decent pitcher as well, and it's been rough road for the Riptides, starting out 0-4 on the season. The worst record in Como this year, but they got some talent, so we'll see where they go. But back to Tyler Davis. Yeah, they could. Back to Tyler Davis. He's a rookie this year, as we said. 4th overall pick. He's got 3 home runs on the season. 2 of those home runs were against the Badgers last year. We'll put the home run up on the screen now if you're watching on YouTube. By the way, I didn't mention our podcast on our other platforms, but we are also on Spotify, and we have our Instagram account, so go check those out. But earlier in the year, those 2 home runs against the Badgers, he was also the first rookie in Como Blitzball history to win Player of the Week, so that's also huge. He's also a really good pitcher. In that game where he won Player of the Week, he had 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. He has a really good screwball. So a player to look out for the next couple seasons in Como, and especially this year. He looks like he's going to win Rookie of the Year. But a great pickup for the Mustangs.
Yeah, very good pickup. I mean, he's doing some damage so far. It's looking like he's going to win Rookie of the Year, like you said. I would like to see who's going to be his second, in the runnings. Like Tyler's doing really good. Chandler's doing really good. So I would like to see them match up in the World Series, possibly.
Yeah, I know how we said that Adam, he's also in the running for Rookie of the Year and what he's meant to that Redbirds team, so that's another guy to look out for. I mean, these two teams are really going head-to-head in a lot of categories that we can compare. Power-wise, some of the veteranship. We see Sammy Reeser, the captain of the Mustangs this year. He was just a rookie 2 seasons ago, I believe. He's just taken over this team. And they also got Matthew Sapardi, who's been in the league since day one with Chandler. So there's a lot of veteranship between these teams. There's a lot of firepower. There's a lot of pitching. These are the top 2 teams in the league this year. So that's awesome to see from Como. So I think that's all that we're going to talk about for Como. Do you have anything else to add? This was a really short episode, but that's really what we had to talk about. Is there anything else you got?
If you're looking to talk to us on the podcast, go hit up Logan on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit us up on Danville Blitzball or the Blitz Up Podcast Instagram. You can comment on one of our YouTube videos. You can even TikToks. We have some TikToks. Danville Blitzball League. You can talk to any of us. I have an Instagram. Logan has an Instagram. Even John has his own Instagram for the bananas. So, I mean, he's not even a part of the podcast, but you could talk to him. He'll talk to us.
Yeah, we've already gotten some responses on if any of you want to be on the podcast. We've gotten a few of you already. Some pretty special names out there. We're not going to say anything. We're not going to spoil that already, but it's going to be a fun couple episodes. It's been a week already since the last one. It hasn't felt that long, but we should just name this the Como Blitzball podcast because we talked about Como Blitzball in both episodes. But we promised we'll get to some other leagues very shortly. Yeah. And like we said, any of you want to come on, we'll be glad to host you.
All right.
Yeah. So, is that it? Anything? Nothing?
That's it.
Okay. Guys, thank you for tuning in to the Blitz'd podcast, episode 2, where you talked about Tyler Davis' walk-off home run for the Mustangs. It was a great episode, very quick one. We look to do more of these in the future, and we'll see you guys next week.